Hi BookTube! Welcome to my channel, Minal Talks Books. I'm Minal and let's talk books. So it's been a while. I haven't posted a video in a few years. Life's just been really busy. I have no other excuse. I've been posting on TikTok, but I haven't kept up with YouTube. But it's 2024, brand new year, brand new resolutions, and this year I want to try and post more videos. So without further ado, let's just get into this one. In this video, I'm going to talk about the books that I need to read in 2024. These books have been on my TBR for the longest time, and they're books that I know I will love, but I've just put off for no reason. So without further ado, let's get into it. The first book on this list is A House of Sky and Breath by Sarah J. Maas. This is book 2 in the Crescent City series. Sarah J. Maas used to be my whole personality. In high school, it was her and Cassie Clare for me. I own all her books. I have read the first book in this series, but somehow didn't get to this one. Like, guys, this is not me. This is not me. I literally used to buy her books the day they came out and read them everywhere. But I've put this off for like over 2 years. Second book on this list, Chain of Thorns, the third and last book in the Last Hours trilogy by Cassandra Clare. Again, Cassandra Clare is one of my favorite authors. I love her books. Like the Shadowhunter series, the Shadowhunter world was my everything in high school. Like her series, like she got me into reading. Like Cassandra Clare and her books and Sarah J. Maas and her books were what first brought me into the reading community. They hold a special place in my heart for that reason. And just like Sarah J. Maas, I used to buy Cassandra Clare's books like the day they came out, and I would read them like everywhere, and I would like finish them in a few days. But this one came out a year ago and I still haven't gotten to it. In 2024, I need to read this book. Next book is Bloodmarked by Tracy Deonn. This is book 2 in her Legend Born series. I'm not sure if it's a trilogy or a longer series. I'm hoping it's not a duology, because this can't be the end. I loved Legend Born. In Legend Born, we follow Bree. Bree is a senior in high school, but she was accepted into this like special program where she got to go to college like early, like to try it out or something. I'm not exactly sure. I don't remember, but all you need to know is that she's 17, but she gets to go to college early. So she goes to college and it's obviously like new, and then she starts seeing like these monsters, and turns out there's like this society, like this elite like society in the college, and those people are descended from the Knights of the Round Table, like Arthur's Knights of the Round Table, and they like fight the demons using like magic. And Bree finds out that she's one of them. This, like, Legend Born is great because not only is it like urban fantasy, which is my favorite trope, but it also deals with like darker subjects, more important issues. It talks a lot about racism and microaggressions and slavery and all of that. On the surface, this book sounds just like any regular urban fantasy novel, but our main character is a Black woman. It deals with everything that she has to go through by just being a Black woman. Like, forget the monsters and the like fighting of the monsters and the magic. Like, she has to deal with real world monsters as well. And I just think it's awesome how Tracy Deonn was able to create a world where you get all the badass stuff, like all the fun stuff, like the fantasy stuff that everyone wants. But at the same time, she touches on very important issues. You have to pick up Legend Born, and I have to read Bloodmarked in 2024. Next book The Will of the Many by James Islington. This book is a fantasy. I think it's the first book in a series, and I think it's based on ancient Rome or ancient Greece, but I'm not sure which one. But I mean, you can see the columns. So I'm leaning towards ancient Greece. This is fantasy. There's magic, but it's like inspired by ancient Greece probably. I don't know what this is about. I just know there's magic. I know there are people who are oppressed. I know there's a ruling class. So it's like about power. I know this is political. That's it. I'm not gonna read the synopsis because honestly, I don't know much about this book and I kind of like that. I discovered that, so I used to be someone who loved reading the synopsis before picking up a book because I needed to know what I was getting myself into. But I found out recently that by picking up books and not knowing what they're about, I actually enjoy that because I get surprised. I get pleasantly surprised. There are books that I would not pick up because I read the synopsis and I was like, oh, that's not for me. But had I not read the synopsis and just read the book, maybe I would have liked it. So I want to go into this like blind. But I'm super excited, and I bought it last year, and I think I bought it like maybe October, November, something like that. And I wanted to read it in 2023, but I didn't. So it needs to be read in 2024. Now, the last books that I need to read in 2024 are actually written by the same author, Brandon Sanderson. Now, I've read almost all of Brandon Sanderson's books, like almost everything, like the Stormlight Archives, all of the Mistborns, the Elantris, Warbreaker, everything, like even the Wheel of Time. But I still haven't read his secret projects. I own 3 of them. I need to buy the last one. I need to read these books in 2024 to officially complete my Brandon Sanderson reading journey. So we have Tress of the Emerald Sea, The Frugal Wizard's Handbook for Surviving Medieval England, and Yumi and the Nightmare Painter. I'm actually looking forward to reading this one the most because it just sounds so good to me. I've heard mixed reviews on this one. A few people didn't like it. I watched the video of Brandon Sanderson reading the first chapter in this book, and I was very intrigued. So I'm very excited. So these are like the last 4 books that I need to read in 2024. So that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe and click like if you like this video, and I'll see you next time with a brand new video.